get going?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump onto the back page while these others are coming back. Reader, please.
People in discovery need to keep their environment as trigger-free as possible. However, when other family members, friends, or associates are participating in destructive behaviors, this becomes a challenge. Family members, friends, or associates who willfully participate in destructive behaviors may bring their own destructive devices, such as negative attitudes, drug usage, sale, crimes, etc., into the home. And this may trigger the discovery person, because the discovery person are often not far removed from participating in destructive behaviors themselves.
Okay. You said
like
earlier.
she was saying.
Exactly. Remember when you said you had to isolate yourself? I said something in the beginning of this. Remember when I said I made my room the sanctuary? People couldn't come in my room with that nonsense? Why? Because when you're around people and you already know that they have these destructive behaviors, right? Then we would be a fool to keep allowing them to bring that into the environment with us. Does that make sense to everybody? Really, because the likelihood that we're going to backslide or to what else they call it, relapse in some cases, it's extremely high, especially in the beginning when you first make a decision that you're going to change something in your life, right? So this is what happens. Okay, read the number 1, please.
Jot down the first names or initials of family members, friends, or associates who willfully participate in destructive behaviors such as negative attitude, drug usage, sale, crimes. Next to the name, make a note of that person's destructive behavior or choice, if you know it. Example, James had a negative attitude. He has drug use, and his drug use is cocaine and Jesus.
Okay, so here is where you're gonna just grab
MB, please.
Just initials. You can use the initials of the person.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to write out their name. You know who the person is. This just helps you to identify who not to be around, basically. Who is close to you that have a negative type of behavior, whether it's drug usage, they're negative, they lie. We talked about lying, right? They steal. I mean, anything that can cause you to experience some type of pain by being around that person, write them down right here. This is where you identify them at. And then next to their name, you're going to put what they do. If they steal, steal. You know, if they're negative, negative. You can just put initials. You don't have to go in deep.
I like to put names on here.
Go ahead. It's yours.
You've already identified that and then isolated yourself from all of that.
Can you really go? You don't have to put anything on it. Then you're good to go. If you've already identified, this is good for people to help them identify who people are, because until the question is typically asked, what's the likelihood that we're going to go through the process in our mind of doing that? See, you guys are on a different level of growth and development where you've already identified no, yes, no. You get what I'm saying? All right, cool. So is that the same for everybody? We good? All right, cool. So let's jump down to number 2. Let me get a reader, please.
The fact that other family members, friends, or associates willfully participate in destructive behaviors can make discovery even more difficult, especially if we live or spend time with them. As a person in discovery begins to engage in non-destructive related activities, other family members, friends, or associates can secretly feel left behind or abandoned. Often they may find ways to encourage the discovery person to come back to the fold. By initiating the discovery person to commit a destructive behavior, or by minimizing the discovery person's previous problems or destructive behaviors. Previous problems or previous?
Should be previous.
Oh, okay.
I'll fix that.
Previous.
I know the moment you said it. Okay.
Okay. Describe a time that this has happened with your family members, friends, or associates.
So, you can jot or we can just have a conversation. What one works best?
Conversation.
I know because you jokers. I knew to ask because the likelihood you was going right.
I would have wrote, but...
Alright, so cool. Name a time in your family that this has happened to you. That you was lifting yourself up and here's somebody coming.
So I was really trying to not cuss. You know, I was really trying to create my atmosphere and keep it positive. Don't come around because don't use that language. You know what I mean? And just trying to keep it positive. And it seemed like that spirit my sister had on her. And she just like picked it up like, oh, this bitch trying to be peaceful. I was trying to be peaceful. And she just tore everything up. We ended up in an argument, and it turned out ugly.
Got it.
It really turned out ugly because she knew that I was really trying to focus on not trying to go there. And
so let's dig just a little bit. How did you feel afterwards?
Well, I felt pretty good in the beginning because I was staying focused, but once I got derailed, I felt low because I allowed the negativity, I allowed the learned behavior to revert back to the old self.
So you allowed them to suck you back into a place that you didn't want to be in. So the reason I ask is because typically people don't take responsibility for the role they play, right? It's easy to say, my sister came, she was tripping and we blast off. You get what I'm saying? But in all actuality, it takes two to tango, right? Yeah, and maybe she probably didn't do anything to start flashing, but the fact that you retaliated in a way that you had previously made your mind up that you wasn't going to do, you see what I'm saying? So that was able to pull you back in, and I bring this out so that you understand going forward that the responsibility for you lies always on you. If you make a decision that this is what you're going to do, and if you allow somebody to pull you back in, then that's always going to happen to you. Does that make sense?
I didn't allow her to. I wasn't focused. I got sucked in.
Okay, so you wasn't focused. So if you wasn't focused, is that not allowing something to happen?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's just a responsibility piece. Because we always play a role. Because you could have walked away, right? There's different things that you could have done.
Walked away.
How? Was she blocking the door? Did she have a gun to your head?
We was like in close proximities.
Okay.
And
How close?
Close. We were close.
So you mean to tell me there was no exit? There was no way you could exit that situation? Oh no! Was you in a moving vehicle or something?
No. I wasn't dressed. I was not dressed. She came over to see me. So
so she was in your house.
Yeah, I felt like she needed to leave.
Understood. Did you ask her to get out?
She didn't leave.
So you told her to get out and she didn't leave?
Yep.
Okay. So the reason that here it is. Now that takes on a life of its own. Now if you were somewhere and you could leave, that's one thing. But if a person's in your house and you're not expected to leave, they are expected to leave. And if they don't leave, then of course something's going to pop off, right? So that's a different story. I'm glad you brought that out because that's different. But still, there's a level of responsibility that we play. Did you know she was that person before she came?
She just popped up.
I knew that she's capable, but when you don't always show your hand, then,
okay, got it. So it's off and on.
Yeah, you don't necessarily know when you're gonna come with it.
Understood. Okay, all right, got it. But that's something else to be careful of, right? So those are the types of individuals that we all deal with. So we don't know what day is good and what day is bad.
I
right?
listen to their words now.
Okay, so now you learn. Okay, great. That's it right there. Good. Anyone else want to share? Come on, people. Let's keep sharing so we can get out of here. Come on, Lynn. I'm calling on you. Share. That's right. Don't look at the instructor. And when you don't look, that's when they gonna call you for real. You gotta look at school. You try to come away. Bobby. Oh. The day you didn't do your homework. Any day when you done your homework, you're like, they will call over you. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's like when you do have to homework, they don't never call you.
They never call on you. Period. The day you come ill prepared, they know. All right, go ahead, Lynn. Alright, so basically what the question is, we talked about how family members, it says often, I'm going to read the end, it says oftentimes they may feel, they may find a way to encourage the discovery person to come back to the fold by enticing the discovery person to commit a destructive behavior or minimize the discovery person's previous problem or destructive behavior. So basically all we're doing is identifying someone in your life that when they seen you doing better by yourself and doing better for yourself, they came to you and tried to entice you to come back by trying to minimize what you've done for yourself. You know, they try to downplay it, or that problem you had wasn't that bad. Like, is you crazy?
Yeah.
Did you see me out there? You know what I'm saying? Give us an example. This is good for your interview right here. Go ahead.
You got one, Lynn. Come on now.
You got something. It doesn't necessarily got to be a personal one. Just give us an example of how it happens.
Look, I can't even say right now. I just like.
So you gonna skip on it?
No, it's interesting here, but I talk about it later.
Okay, understood. All right, I'm gonna call it on your partner. That's what happens when
So
your
I
partner
don't know
don't
if this has anything to do with the question.
do it.
I remember telling my younger sister about a job position I was applying for, and after she got the description of the job or whatever, she was like, "Oh, that's cool." She's like, "So how did you apply?" She was like, "Oh, if anything, I'll be a better fit than you." She was like, "I'm gonna apply," and that that kind of like blew me. Like,
Now, was this after you started developing yourself and doing better?
no, it was just like last month actually. It was actually a housing advocate job. She felt like because she has an apartment that she's better fit for the job.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about like everybody applying, but it's just the way
But she
she
went
came
about
at
it.
with it.
Especially telling you that she's better for the job than you are.
Because, you know, I'm in my situation. Like, that don't mean that I don't have.
More of a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you to have it. Got
Like,
it. So let me ask a question, because this is all about developing a social support system. So, with looking at your sister, and you don't have to say this to every group, but it's just a rhetorical question, is that now you have to, in my opinion, you have to identify, is this person of a real support to you?
no.
You know? You see what I'm saying? Because oftentimes they're not, and in some cases. We definitely got to hurry up now.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and jump to number 4, because number 3 just emphasizes number 2, and we talked about that. It says, list people in your family who have supported you in your discovery. Each person write how and how they have helped you. So basically all you're doing is listing some people very quickly that support you. That's it, your family, your friends, your associates.
So there's people, what?
Yep. So you want to list people that is currently supporting you. Come on now, wake it up. We almost done. We're coming on around the corner right now.
I just was. I heard you, but when it got time to pick the pen up,
He's like, flat line. So we're just listing people that support. Come on, let's get the writing.
all right, didn't have it.
Hold that paper up. Let me see.
I only got 2 people.
Oh, that's perfect.
I got 3.
You know what? Oftentimes it'll be just 100. I mean, when it comes to people, real folks in your life, I don't know many people that can name 5 people.
Yeah.
5 people. For real. I can't.
They
I
show up
can't.
at the funerals, not when you're here.
I
Because
can't.
everybody come. They
You
love
know.
you.
Yeah. And we gonna get together.
Yeah.
I call it funeral talk.
Yep.
Because that's as far as it goes. The
Yeah.
funeral. That's it.
So the funeral, everybody go back to their life.
Right. We need to do this other than this.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I
Okay,
ain't seen
two
them
people.
since they were
One, two.
kids.
And then you don't hear from them until the next
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Well, still on positive influence with things they talk, right? Yep. Yeah, you're right about that. There's a lot of that. And I'm glad we're pointing this type of stuff out, because here's the deal. To point out and do nothing about means it's going to repeat itself. Does that make sense? We got to point out and do something about it.
It's gonna keep giving you a lesson until you learn it.
Exactly. So you always got a lot of good stuff to say. So here's the deal. Here's the deal that I see it. So now that means find somebody that you can give more to develop a friendship with that's worthy of your friendship. So don't give yourself to anybody. Let's just be 100. They got to be worthy of it. So when you identify, like you talked about the young lady that you want to get help from, let me tell it to you. The quickest way and the fastest way to get help from somebody, you know what it is? Help them help you.